to do some tennis skills and activities. So you'll need yourself a tennis racket and a tennis ball. Okay, so first of all we're going to do a warm up, but we need to make sure that we are nice and safe. So make sure you've got lots of space around you. Okay, so move anything out of the way that you may bump into, or you could even do this one outside if it's nice and dry. Okay, so for our warm up today, we're just going to move like some different animals. Okay, so the first animal we've got to move like, it's an animal that moves its arms. We're going to move around like a bird. So as we're moving around, I want you flapping your arms up and down, because remember in tennis we use our arms. So arms up and down, off we go. So you can jog around, or you can jog on the spot, or you might jog forward, up and down with those arms flapping like a bird. Perfect. Well done. Right, next animal we're going to move like is like a frog. So we're going to leap from the lily pads. So put your feet together and pretend that there's some lily pads that we're going to leap onto. So bend your arms and leap onto that lily pad. Keep going. Well done. Then you might turn around, leap onto our lily pads. And our bird, off we go. Frog. Excellent, well done. Right, we're now going to move on to our tennis skills. So, when we play tennis, we want to hold the tennis racket with one hand. So we don't want to see two hands, one hand. We want to hold the grip or the handle at the bottom of the tennis racket. So don't put your hands on the strings, because that's where the ball's going to be balancing. So hold it with one hand, nice and tight, at the bottom of your tennis racket. Okay, and we want to hold the tennis racket out in front of you, not resting against your tummy, out in front. And we want a nice flat racket, not a wobbly one, and that one that's not flat. It needs to be nice and flat. And I just want you to see if you can balance the ball. So pop the ball in the middle. Can you stand still and balance your tennis ball on your racket? So racket nice and still. Can you balance that ball? If it falls off, just get it and put it back on. But remember, make sure your racket is flat. So if it's moving, your ball's going to fall off. Okay, so give that a go then for a few seconds. Can you balance your ball without it falling off your racket? Fantastic. Stop there then. Right, we're now going to see if you can move around. So get your ball balanced, and when it is balanced, can you slowly walk around, keeping that ball nice and balanced. Nice and slowly. Remember to keep that racket flat and still. Well done. Good job, guys. Great balancing. Perfect. Right, this time we're going to make it a little bit harder. We're going to see if we can balance the ball, but I want you standing on one leg when you're balancing the ball now. So, balance the ball on our racket, keep it nice and flat, and can you lift one leg next to your knee and balance up? Let's see how long you can do that for. So count how long you can do that for. Oh, don't fall. Well done. Keep balance, keep that ball balanced. Good job. Right. We're now going to see if you can move around in a different way. So you've already walked. So I want you to try something different now. So it may be marching, or keeping that ball balanced. You may try and jog, so you might go a little bit faster, or still keeping that tennis ball balanced. Well done. See if you can come up with some different ways to move around, balancing your ball. Off you go. Give it a go. Some different ways to move around. Miss Ward's going to show you some as well. I might jump. Oh, that's a tricky one. I might do big steps. I might do small steps. So I want you to have a go at lots of different ways of moving around with your tennis ball on your racket. Okay? Remember, Miss Ward would love to see some of your videos and pictures on the school Twitter. Okay? Right, we're going to move on to dropping the ball on the racket. So, our strings are really springy. The tennis ball's just going to bounce right off them. So we don't need to be doing big swings like a ninja. You can just stand still, okay? And all we're going to do with our racket, we're going to put it down and bring it up. Down and up, down and up. That's all you have to do with your racket. Give that a go now for Miss Ward. So hold it with one hand, down, up, down, up, down, up. Perfect, that's all we have to do. So Miss Ward just wants you to see if you can hold the ball above your racket, point it down, and when you bring your racket up, you're going to drop your ball. Watch carefully. Oh, and I caught it as well. So point your racket down, drop your ball onto the racket, and it'll bounce back off your strings. Don't worry if you don't catch it. Miss Ward's just looking at your hitting skills. So that's fine. Go and get your ball and then come back. Point it down and up, down and up, down and up. Okay. And we don't want the ball going too high. It's just a very gentle hit, hitting that ball very softly. And if you don't want to catch it, that's okay, you can pick it up and have another go. Remember, we're just working on the tennis skills today, not throwing and catching. So I'm just looking to see if you can hit the ball up using their racket. Excellent. Miss Ward's eyes are looking very carefully at my ball and my racket. Okay, so make sure your eyes are looking at the ball and the racket. And I'm taking my time. I'm doing it nice and slowly, because you don't need to rush, just do it slowly. Remembering those skills. One hand on the racket, keeping it nice and still. We don't need to be disco dancing with your rackets. Okay, keep it still. Alright, give it a go, guys. Good job. If you find that quite easy, you can challenge yourself by seeing how many times you can hit the ball. Okay, so that's a little challenge that you can try at home. How many times can you hit the ball up into the air? Maybe play a little game with somebody at home who can do the most hits out of you and somebody at home. Okay, right, that's the end of our tennis skills today. So, like Miss Ward said earlier on, I would love to see some of your videos and pictures on the school Twitter of your tennis skills. Okay, well done.